It's a dark cold night tonight. We're armed with a foraging bag, a foraging hook and the net. Let's see what we can get. Just got to the beach. Let's get down there. We've got an hour and 15 minutes till low water. There's spider crab season as well, so I'm hoping in this spot we can find some spider crabs. Let's see how it goes. Look at the colours on that shore crab. Pretty crab, that one. Sort of a really pale green on top, bright orange underneath. Cool little crab. I'll leave him go on his merry way. See you later, bro. We haven't got a breath of wind tonight. It's absolutely flat calm. Beautiful night to be out. We'll be able to see through the water really well. Spot the creatures. A lot of shore crabs out tonight. Feisty little one, that. Back to this dead man. Came here a little while back and there was a soft lobster under it. Look at that for a perfect hole. There's a lady crab there, you can see the legs. Just a little brown crab and a lady crab. I couldn't get it. Massive void under that. No lobster. Lobster claw. Such a calm night. It's got that eerie feel to it when it's pitch black like this. You can tell spider season's here. Look at that little baby one just eating away there in the rock pool. Some big prawns in here as well, but not many of them, so I'm not going to bother. That's a good sign though. That means they're in. There we go. It's definitely spider season. Look at these bad boys. One there, one there. Will there be any more? That one there's an eater. This is another male. Look at that. 2 males and a female. What a crazy night. Not big spiders. Got little female there. Whoop. Couple of males. But I'm going to leave those. They're not the biggest crab in the world. If I take a spider crab, I want a nice one, so they can all go free. We'll keep searching. There's another crab there. You can just see its legs. Oh, is that a bit bigger? That's a bit bigger, that one, but not a keeper. They're definitely in here though. Oh, they're slowly getting bigger. Just not a decent size. All about an average small size. Legal size to take, but like I say, with the spiders, you want a nice big one. Look at that. Giant jelly lobster. Look at that, it's massive. Beautiful lobster, but that thing, it's got no fight in it whatsoever. It's literally like jelly. No point cooking that. Look at that, I don't even want to bring it out of the water. What a fine catch. We're definitely finding the species today. I don't want to grab him. He's there. We'll leave him be. He's so soft. He's so soft. Just bringing him out of the waters, you could literally just knock his claws off, so always best to leave the little jellies. Oh, look at that. Has that been eaten or has that shed its shell? That might be the lobster we just found. That is the lobster we just found. Just checking this hole. There's no lobster in it. Just the remains of it, but it doesn't look like it's been eaten. That lobster is literally just molted today. That's why it was so jelly-like. Look at that. That's so interesting. What happens is the carapace comes off. They come out of here and wiggle themselves out. I'm going to leave that. The lobsters do actually eat their own shells after shedding to get the calcium. It's always good to leave them on the beach. Come on, you beauties. It looks like there's a lot of life around. We've only just got to the beach, really. Went to one gully and seen all that life. I'm looking forward to the bigger areas. Hopefully there's some giant old crabs in there. The water is absolutely alive with these at the moment. Little tiny pin sand eels. this time of year. That's why it's quite tricky to catch a bass on a lure this time of year. You do get them, but they are very finicky. That's because they're out feeding on these tiny little baits and they won't take anything else. So when it's so dark out like this and it's so calm, you tend to get fish lurking up like this where there's a lot of mixed up weed. Some of my best foraging trips have been like this. There is sand eels everywhere tonight. I see them all scooting along the bottom here, hoping the camera can pick them up. This is the sort of time of year where you'll find like the mini turbot and stuff like that, if you're very lucky. Haven't seen much tonight in fish terms though. Still got a long way to go though. There he is. Can I get him? Yeah, got him. It's always this time of year you start seeing the flatties. There you go. A little place there. Look at the colours on that bad boy. He was actually quite feisty. They usually just sit around, but this one, it took one look at me and it was leaving. Don't blame him really. Chuck him back. And as you can see, just picking up a little bit of gravel. And you can see all the little sand eels in it. They are everywhere, these things. Crazy. Don't know why you're fighting, lads. There's no females around. Random spiders wanna fight each other. Got a big shell on that crab, but small claws. Probably lost them in a fight one time. There's spiders everywhere now. Look at that. One there, one there. The invasion of the spider crabs has started. Where's all the biggies so I can eat them? That's a better crab here. Look at this one. That's our keeper of the night, that's for sure. Yeah, that's a good crab, that one. Look at that, just walking around the seaweed. Got ourselves a beast. Not a giant crab, but you can see, definitely a good one. Beautiful. I'm just going to keep him in the net for now. As we're getting lower to the water's edge, we're starting to see more and bigger crabs, so fingers crossed we can get some more. One there. The invasion of the spider crabs. Look at that. How big is he? I could see him from a long way. He's got a female in his legs, look. Sorry to interrupt your session, lad. I shall leave you be. It's not a bad crab at all, that one. If we find bigger, we will let it go, but as you can see, that's a decent crab, that. About the size of my hand. And it is super heavy. That's what you want with these. Packed with meat. Nice big legs on it, nice big claws. Nice. See, he's been in the walls a little bit. Still a feisty crab though. He's going in our cook pot tonight. Yum. Getting these things in a foraging bag is an absolute nightmare. Look at him. Get in. That's it. You're coming home with me, chap. I can see another good crab over here. Yes, that's another keeper. That's a better one. Look at that. Come to that. Yeah, that's a beast, that. Lovely solid crab. That's what I was hoping for tonight. I'll take them that size all day long. That's a jumbo crab, that. Probably about a 3-pounder. Beautiful crab. We are on an absolute roll tonight. We're not even in the good spots yet, hopefully. Hopefully we can find some lobsters with it. That is a prime crab, that one. Yes. Big, solid spider crab. Foraged off a little beach. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into the reefy areas. And usually in the pools, these things would be sitting in them. That there, that's a fine crab, that. I'm going to get this one out, because the other one is, that's quite a lot bigger than this one. So I'm going to chop this one back. Always like to be a bit selective. I'm not commercial fishing tonight, so I just like to forage for a feed, or maybe give one to my nana pop now and again. But I got a feeling we're going to find some biggies tonight, and you, sir, are going in my foraging bag. Look at that. What a lovely crab. You see this one compared to my hand. I always judge it by my hand, like that. put your hand on it. If it's the same size or bigger than a big hand, that's a proper crab. Well over the legal size limit. Legal size limit would be like this big. Just shows. It needs to go up really. Plenty of these bad boys around. Look at that. Bit of difference in size, that one. One of the places I avoid when foraging is beds like this. The big kelp beds. They are treacherous to walk over. It's a big rockling or something down there. It's gone now though. I'm just heading to a lobster hole, but yeah, couldn't believe how tall the kelps got so quick. I was only here 2 weeks ago and there was nothing here, and now, as you can see, it's like brown. Just got a beauty of a prawn here, and in here, see a decent crab. It's another nice one. I'm just going to chuck him up there for a minute. There seems to be some prawns around here. Just the one, but that one is a monster. I'm going to let that go. I feel like the spiders are good for me tonight. Look at that, that's another beauty, that one. We're getting to the back pools now. It's about the same size as the last one we got. Another really nice crab. Big carapace, nice big claws on it. That's what we want tonight. Beautiful size. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nearly had my finger there, chap. A beautiful sized crab. That's exactly what you want foraging, especially this time of year. Absolutely delicious. Gonna have a good old cook up tonight. I'm gonna go to my boat after this and we're gonna go get the cooker. I'm gonna cook 1 or 2 of these bad boys, eat it on the beach, why not? Seems to be quite a few prawns around at the moment. They're nice and solid as well. On one of these tides I may pop out with the shrimp net and might go prawning for a night and see how well we do. Seems to be a few round here, some really nice ones as well, the sort of 3-inch sort of size. Look at this, he's actually in the sand. Look at that conger. I've never seen that. A conger laying right under the sand. There must be, you can see the water coming out of that hole. It's almost like a fresh water spring. So there must be a tunnel under there and he's living in it. What a smart chap. Ain't no predator's gonna get him. It's a lot of crabs. They're just literally mooching around the seabed. Waiting for that incoming tide, I reckon. I've seen no bass tonight, no gilt heads, nothing like that. Just spider crabs. I've seen a little lobster earlier and that was it. That tide's going to be on its way up now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these spiders out and I'm going to put him back. So I don't want a lot of spider tonight, I only want something for me. And one of these spiders has got a lot of meat in it, so I'll save him for another day. We've still got a few months of these left, so by the end of it I'm going to be sick of them. That one there, it's a lucky big spider, that. About a 3-pounder. Let's see. That's a cracking crab. But that one there is more than enough for me to eat. Look at the claws on it. I'm still looking around on the beach at the moment, looking for little flatties or a bass or something. Really not finding much, but I'm going to keep searching for a bit. And then we'll be back up the beach for a cook-up. I can see the siphon of a clam there. I'm going to dig down and see what it is. Must be deep, whatever it is. It's amazing how long the siphons actually go up, it's crazy. I'm digging down here. I found it. There you go. Little tiny Dosinia clam. These things are absolutely delicious. Little sand eel. These things are absolutely delicious if you can get them in numbers. I'm going to hold on to that for a minute. If I don't find any more, then I'll put it back. That's a nice clam, that. Delicious. Check this out, guys. You just move the sand. You can see little baby sand eels. They're everywhere. All through the sand. This is what all the bass and stuff are feeding on. Every year you get this. Just an influx in baby sand eels. And they're everywhere. Be free, my friend. Don't get eaten by a gilthead. I've actually forgot my big light with me today for actually filming the cooking. So I'm gonna pop home, we're gonna grab my stuff, and then we'll head out to a beach close to mine, have a nice little cook up. We are back to that time of year, guys, of lovely calm nights, early hours in the morning, and eating seafood on the beach, baby. Really looking forward to this. We've had such a horrible winter, really wet and cold, so I haven't been doing a lot of outdoor cooks. But now the weather's warming up and we're finding some big old crabs like this. We're going to have a good old cook up tonight. Look at that for a beauty of a crab. Makes my cooker look small. Not a monster, but it's about a £3 crab. Lovely for foraging, that is. Right, let's get to work, prep it, let's enjoy. Struggling to get water. Let's try it. Oh, I went for the swoop. Got a little winkle in there, that's fine though. Just wanted enough to give it a good little steam. About an inch in the bottom there. Semi-boiled, if you want to call it that. Salt water is amazing with crab. Perfect saltness to the water. All I'm going to do with this crab to dispatch it and get ready for the cook pot is I'm going to grab all the legs like so and make this quick. Just a bash on the rock, takes the carapace off. A bit more humane. Looks a bit brutal, but it is what it is. Give it a flick out, and what you can do is just pull all the gills off. You don't want to be eating those. Super quick way of cleaning a crab, this. Take the back bit off, the reproductive organs, and that there is literally, just give it a crack, ready to go. That's how easy it is to clean a spider crab before cooking. I've got no seasonings with me tonight. Look at the meat inside of that. I just want some straight up semi-boiled spider crab in salt water. My water is almost on a rolling boil there. Next couple of seconds. And there you go. Started to get there now. So what I'm going to do, start putting our crab in. I like to put it meat face down so then all the heat goes through it. And that there is a fine bit of spider crab. There we go. I will be flipping these round as I'm cooking because I don't actually have the top to go on top of it at the moment. That'll do just fine. I'll keep flipping them around for 15-20 minutes and we're good to go. Can't beat the smell of freshly boiling spider crab. Oh, that smells good. Making my mouth water, that is. Delicious. Had to change one of the canisters over because the gas nearly went as well. Luckily I brought a spare. Freshly cooked spider crabs on the rocks. Yum. Got myself a nice plate here. Look at that beauty. Delicious spider crab. Just going to let that cool down a little bit and start tucking in on that. Just get that sludge off. Look at the meat underneath there. Yum. Look at all that meat. Oh. One of the most tasty crab that we have over here. Every year we get a run of them. Super sweet meat it is. Really enjoyable. Look at that meat. That's crazy. Absolutely packed. Just got the claw meat out. Look at the size of that. This thing was absolutely rammed with meat. Cooked to absolutely perfection. When they're freshly cooked like this, you'll find that the meat comes out really easy in the spider crabs. So you can work through them really quick. Look at that meat, that's mental. You can see, there's not much left in that, just a few dribs and drabs. Where you leave them overnight in the fridge and they tend to stick to the shell a little bit. That's so tasty. So glad I did this tonight. Nice little outdoor cook. I don't usually do these very much anymore, just because of the weather was so bad. But now we're back to that time of year I can gorge myself on spider crabs. I love it. So stay tuned for the next episode, guys. If you enjoyed the channel, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more to come. We've got big tides on the go now. So stay tuned for the next one. It's smash fishing, baby. Woo!